himself that he can contend with MDVA's best. He's proving himself by contending with the world's best this weekend. So let's see if another set like this will put him on the map.
Stage counter picks, I wouldn't be surprised if we do not go to PS2. One of DK's best stages, the higher platform and slightly smaller blast zone off the top, means that DK can ding-dong characters just a couple % earlier. But Ding Dong a little bit difficult against this small character in Pikachu. I mean, if there any character in the game better at avoiding DK's hands than this electric rat.
Such a small hurt box, especially in the way they pancake themselves. So it's going to be hard for Slushie to find some stuff. Just like that falling back air you saw, Pikachu can low profile that. Pikachu can avoid a lot of the tricks that DK might be pulling out here. Not to mention, hey, you're already off stage, so good luck.
Shields the Nair, manages to respond with a back air, but I feel like this is what we're kind of going to see. Is like DK's going to get 1 or 2 stray hits, but he is going to struggle to get those aggressive strings that he can play against characters with slightly better hitboxes.
Jab block there you saw. At the same time, Slushie, you said finding hits here and there, but you can only get so much. Barely surviving there. DK is a very heavy ape, but you need to find yourself on the board right now. Right now, Neeroz is controlling the game.
It has been brutal so far for Slushie. He finally manages to land, but he basically gets like one option to choose a selection, and then he's just immediately dead. It's just disadvantage state after disadvantage state, and every single time, Neeroz has been pulling out options a little bit better than Slushie.
Like I said, if you can get that advantage state, DK does hurt. We see him doing some work right now, but the second Pikachu gets that single hit, one more, guess what? It's the train a-coming. You are immediately sent off stage. You have a lot to deal with now. Like, look at those Thunder Shocks, and you're just stuck in the corner. Oh, hello, though, catching that quick attack.
Not too much extra credit, too. So this is at that point where, like, heavy tax is paying off. You manage to survive so late and then get that kill confirmed relatively early, and this is just about an even match.
Yeah, if I'm Neeroz, I'm considering how I want a quick attack in the future. We see people like ECM do it all the time to catch the opponent slipping, but gotta be careful versus someone of Slushie's caliber, as we now know.
Going for the aggressive Nair, I think he meant to fast fall that, or he's just trying to call out a jump. That's so aggressive, though, from Slushie. Like, if you're trying to air-to-air Pikachu, like, the margin for error is so minimal.
Just getting naired and grabbed, and it's so hard to find some footing, getting just Thunder Shocked so hard in the corner. And the second you press a button, guess what? Neeroz is there to cover it.
And he keeps jumping from edge. Neeroz punished it a couple times relatively well, but Slushie going to have to be careful and mix up his options. Look at the damage differential. It's like Slushie got the stock, he got like 1 or 2 trades, and now he's at 150.
Yeah, you mentioned how the heavy tax pays dividends, but he might need another one for this stock. Finally finding 2 hits back-to-back. Not getting up smashed, though.
And he couldn't get the turnaround grab. I feel like in that spot, that was one where, like, if he was confident with his like frame 1 turnarounds, he could have gotten a grab and then potentially gone for the ding-dong, but instead, oh my god, you did a 60? All that rage, very nearly finishing the stock.
Neeroz dropped shield a little bit early. If he just waited, held shield, he could have up smashed very easily, taking the stock there.
The jump, again, it's 2 or 3 times in a row now, Neeroz is punishing that. Slushie has to mix up his ledge options a little bit more.
And you only have so many limited things you can do there. Not quite finding the uppy. This is a dangerous game. You're going to get smacked all around here. Neeroz just getting his percentage and backing off.
And trading that time with a multi-hit up B, it feels like that is Slushie's main go-to kill option. He's been tossing that out quite a lot. Gets the slash, but air dodging away is Neeroz. Good recognition. And then finally gets armor through that projectile, manages to claim the stock. And this is, again, another one of those spots where it's looking very close, despite the percentage damage dealt differential.
Yeah, the armor on grounded spinning Kong definitely trips up a lot of people. You got to remember, if you can just shield and hold fast, you can survive. And aerial spinning Kong coming, slapping Neeroz around at the very beginning here. Slushie understands that all it takes is like 2 to 3 interactions where he comes out on top to take this game. But you got to get there first.
Getting a couple up airs to Shark Pikachu, and then he goes for the DK punch and connects.
There it is. Yeah, he's looking. He immediately makes eye contact. Looks like he nods like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, we know what up. Yeah, what's good? And that's all you need. The armor on DK is just tricky enough that you need to be careful. You can't just say, I'm a top tier, I don't have to play your game. You still got to respect them.
And the armor came in clutch for 2 stocks in a row, too. It feels like he understands that Neeroz is basically saying, I've got better buttons than you, and I'm going to make you respect them. And then Slushie's like, you might have better buttons, but I don't have to put up with them every now and then.
It's like Bowser's tough guy just being like, no, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, don't need to deal with it. Or K-Rool's like belly armor. It's the same exact thing with a few of these big bodies. Like, you can go ahead and toss out as many hitboxes as you want. I just need the one to intercept.
Town and City is a choice that makes sense. You want the distance to just do this.
Yep.
Hey, I don't want to approach anymore. It's your problem, not mine. Good luck.
Wouldn't be surprised if Kalos is the ban too, because good God, projectiles like T-Jolt on Kalos with the walls,
yes.
yeah, that'll make heavies cry every time.
You have no way to get back because it's going to follow you all the way down to the grave. And finally finding that close ranged hit. Neeroz just doesn't really have to play the game if he doesn't want to, but opting to kind of go for these punishing edge guards. Couldn't quite find it, though.
Very nearly got the sweet spot of that down here to get in early stock. Even the weakest spikes are really solid against aerial spinning Kong, unfortunately.
Neeroz is still trying to, like, get advantage state, still kind of pushing the buck here, even though he doesn't have to. I was really fully expecting him to just go full-on T-Jolt camp and just force Slushie to just approach the entire game, but he's still trying to get the lead. He realizes that he can't just sit there the whole game, especially if Slushie gets in and takes his stock quickly.
I mean, if he really wants to go ahead and go with the T-Jolt timeout, he could, but that would be a heck of a proposition against a character that can kill you in like 2 interactions.
Oh, yeah.
You want to have a solid lead, and the problem is when you're getting like 70 damage from 2 or 3 hits from 1 neutral interaction, it is a scary spot sometimes.
I like that punish, just dashing back a little bit, making sure he can find the footing there. There is just enough to kill. I was about to say, heavies can still live, man.
I mean, these little platforms on Town and City do give DK another option to recover, so that's a good awareness from Slushie to see if he could go ahead and land that right there, but unfortunately not working out for him.
And I love that. Again, last game, Neeroz didn't shield grounded spinning Kong to its fullest potential, learning from the situation and getting the punish this time.
And these quick attacks, too, he's basically been using them a lot more aggressively to get back to stage, so he just has to skip the ledge trap.
Okay, stopping the grounded spinning Kong with a Thunder Shock here, and Slushie's just trying to find options and just isn't really getting them anymore. Neeroz is tightening his gameplay and not giving Slushie an inch to really play with.
Yeah, Town and City smaller stage, like that feels like the added distance here has basically changed up entirely how Neeroz has been approaching the matchup. He's going in and out so well that he can go ahead and toss out like 1 or 2 safe hitboxes, and then he puts him in a spot where like that spinning Kong won't necessarily connect properly.
And speaking of didn't connect properly,
oh god,
the collapse did not work. Oh no, that is an errant air dodge coming in from Slushie, panicking situation, and Neeroz has taken this game, Scabs.
I mean, even with the air dodge, even without the air dodge, I'm not sure that he was making it back there.
Oh yeah, it's just low enough. And so many spinning Kongs, you can see Slushie kind of starting to panic a little bit.
Got loops.
He really wants to get this stock, and I think he's tunnel visioning a little bit too hard because, oh, hello.
That was aggressive. Great platform drop up air by Slushie. Neeroz is going for the cliff to end it at 60. Wanted to go ahead and immediately move to game 3.
Now onto the bright side, Neeroz still has 2 perfectly clean stocks to mess around with here, while Slushie is stuck with only a few more trades left in him, only a few more exchanges before he really kicks the bucket and it goes to a game 3.
We've seen a lot more rolls too coming out. It feels like Slushie is basically having to rely on his defensive options, and he started to, I don't want to say panic, but he started to go back to the well a few too many times.
Still throwing out some Thunder Shocks, trying to just control stage, waiting bit by bit. I like that, trying to waiting there, not quite getting the kill, but covering a lot of tech options.
No
and
jump,
goodbye.
and that's it.
Yeah, DK's eyes popping out of his skull on that one, because that must hurt.
Yeah, after using the double jump to recover a little bit higher, the second that he got clipped with that 1 T-Jolt, it was kind of curtains. So what counter pick do you think DK is going to rely on here?
I think Neeroz is definitely going to try to ban the smaller stages. We believe we have MDSR here, so it's no free Smashville pick for you. Maybe avoid, ban PS2 because you want to avoid those ding-dong platforms. Maybe avoid small Battlefield as well, or regular Battlefield. I don't think you can truly take away all the options that Slushie can use. But you're just going to have to pick and choose which of these is most comfortable.
Bastion,
for me.
perhaps?
I could see Hollow Bastion happening. What we got here?
Oh, no, small Battlefield.
Okay, so he wanted probably to get rid of Battlefield for that top platform and PS2, maybe. I'm not sure if Slushie would just be instantly counterpick him there, but this is similar to PS2.
Agreed, yeah.
It's a little bit smaller, so he can't just run away the whole time. He has to scrap.
In addition, those platforms are perfectly positioned for ding-dong connections, but really, have we seen that happen once so far? We've seen a couple, like, up-throw up-airs, but nothing that kills. Every time that percentage position is there, Neeroz is doing a good job of playing around that tool.
Yeah, he either avoids the up-air or doesn't get put in the situation in the first place. So far, so good for Neeroz, especially in terms of percentage in this game, as Slushie still starting on the back foot.
And again, finally managing to jump out of edge. Slushie that time with a short hop forward air. He's been relying on that to snuff out a lot of DK's options. It can cover like jump, it can cover standard get up, it can even beat get up attack if you position properly.
Up air quick, a little slap from Pikachu, still just stuck in the corner once more. Slushie's still jumping a lot, but Neeroz isn't so quick to punish right now. He's just focused on controlling center stage, and making sure that he doesn't get hit, he doesn't lose any quick trades. But I mean, as I say that, the man's getting caught out.
Yeah, as you say, he's making sure that he doesn't get hit. He just gets that one confirmed that he needs, and he may very well carry this man across the stage at 80%. That very nearly finished the stock.
If that was at the ledge when it finished, it
toast.
100% would have killed. Only from center stage, he manages to hold on just a bit more. Giant punch on deck, and as I say, that giant punch is offline. And the cross up there, Slushie couldn't get the grab.
And the lack of armor, too, in the giant punch, perhaps a little bit troubling there for Slushie. In an awkward spot there is Neeroz as the wall of back airs is out at this high percent. It's one hit is all that's needed, the down air.
Oh, one hit is all needed as well. The Nair to up smash and the quick little dash. It's like, yeah, what's up? You know, the Pikachu's here to play.
And again, just we're seeing these leads evaporate here from Neeroz. He's doing a great job getting these conversions and getting a ton of damage, but he's just unable to finish off stage.
I like the attempt to go for the down air there, but Slushie is one step ahead, avoiding the situation, getting the clap, but immediately answering back with the nairs. These two now this is full scrap mode.
I really dig that from Neeroz too, just going aggressive as soon as you get the floor situation where you bop off of that, you just come up with an aggressive option, and against big bodies, that's so valuable.
He jumped into it. And I was going to say, if you have the frame data to back it up, yeah. If that's not a true combo, answer back with a nair. That's quick, it's effective, it's your turn to play the game. Okay, Slushie's still going for those grounded spinning Kongs. Not quite getting every single one, but still putting in the work.
And just poking away at this man. It feels like Slushie keeps finding himself in these situations where he has no defensive tool to cover the hitbox, and Neeroz is pushing out.
That's all she wrote for that one. Again, you saw Slushie jump disadvantage up at the top. Neeroz chased him down, realizes he doesn't, so if he can catch him off stage going low, it's game over.
Good dash attack to trade right there, and then does get the slaps into the up air. Not quite going to finish off, but Neeroz needs to be very careful. Goes for the coverage of the standard get up.
Up to back up, and he got the parry and the thunder shock, but Neeroz
doesn't matter.
Yeah, quick to follow it up, because guess what? I could chase you down.
It's like you parried my first hitbox, but what about the second hitbox?
Hello. Quick way to find the thunder either. I like that shield and the patience there. And to get the stock. I love that. Didn't overextend, didn't try to catch Pikachu too soon, waited for the next options to come, and once he was able to find the punish, responded accordingly. This is a last stock situation here, Scabs.
Gets the giant punch immediately to get some solid damage. Oh, he gets it down here. No, barely missing.
That could have been it. Neeroz was shook, and right now Slushie has the lead.
And look at the damage differential. It's just that one string and then into the offstage gameplay, and this is an even game. No, it's DK's favorite because this man big.
It's true. He's big. He's going to live a little bit longer unless it's off stage.
Great mash.
Great mash. Reversal time.
Neeroz should be able to get the down air, but no, he misses the sweet spot.
Yeah, he made it back on stage. Still, Slushie taking his time, getting thunder shocked for his trouble. Another jump from situation. Neeroz covering a different option.
Try it again. What's the mash?
No mash! No tech!
Slushie makes the comeback. Game 3.
Oh my goodness, that is an upset and a half, I am sure of it. Slushie continuing in these 10 situations to come out on top, and do not doubt the DK.
I mean, at that point, you were 100% committed to the mash.
Oh yeah.
Pikachu absolutely needed to hit every single button on that